Hi, welcome to the Echo Interns Chronicles. My name is David.
Hi, my name is Guy, and I'm a pirate today.
And me too, I'm also a pirate. My name is Miguel.
And we're gonna talk about production, working in film sets, and our experience during our movies that we created, short films, and our experience. Me and Guy, during this internship, we did a little short film. He directed, I helped him with the camera, in everything. And how was your experience during the whole process?
Doing this film was not necessarily easy, just because we had no budgets. The production kind of started just because we wanted to do something with our free time while we were in Paris, and we just kind of came together, tried to put some stuff together as well. And my experience was great, but knowing that I didn't have no budget and that I had to figure out everything by myself, but making everything work and function properly was kind of stressful.
It's a great film. I saw it. I enjoyed it really much.
Yeah, I know. Was the difficult part is to actually, because we had no budget. Normally, when you're doing like super small productions and you're starting in the film industry, you just work with what you have. So there's no money. We had like no budget,
and we kind of like pirates, and we have to keep going, trying to find what to do and go with each day at a time and find ways to do what you love, what you want, and do a great film.
Yeah, since we got no budget, we had like to get everything with our own money, which was kind of complicated, but makes that scenario makes like forces to think about how we're gonna do this without money, like DIY solutions and stuff. Like for example, the rig that we use for your movie. Like that? Yeah. So the rig that you used for our movie was kind of complicated in develop.
Yeah, but doing the rig was tricky. You want to talk about it?
Sure. With the cigarette, how to put the camera in it.
Yeah. Since the short film was about following a cigarette, we had to connect the cigarette to the camera through a rig, and that was a difficult part because, people were smoking the cigarette, so the cigarette was constantly being changed, constantly moving around. So we had to come up with a solution through duct tape.
I have a question. Did you count how many cigarettes did you use for it?
Well, I do not know the exact number, but I would say that we used at least 100 cigarettes.
Really?
Yeah, at least.
Oh damn, that's a lot.
Yeah. And there's then like stuff that happened because of that situation that are not necessarily very close to our the professional world filmmaking kind of works. Like, let's say for example, if we were on a set of a professional film, probably people would not smoke that many cigarettes. They would have like fake cigarettes that were not bad for your health, like that type of stuff. But yeah, I think that's one of the really tricky things about like having a film with budget, having a film with no budget. But then at some point it's just like if you find a way to make your message or your idea convey to the audience, I think the way that you do it is not really the most important, and the money is not the most important thing on a production, even though it helps.
Yeah. Also, when it comes to actors, usually it's we have to we cannot hire real actors and experienced actors because like they require money, and no one wants to work for free. So most of the time people just ask their friends, ask people that they know to join our movie and help me out on this part, and they immediately do a great job. I did a movie in my college, and the guy actually was so good. He was just a friend of one of the producers. So yeah, sometimes people that don't act actually surprise us.
Yeah, because maybe they can't do a lot of takes because they get tired and they don't want to do it again, and they don't like acting, but they bring a lot of energy, and if I don't know, they're cool people, kind of great people to hang out and everything. Is great to have them with you.
And I guess that at some point it just also helps you to probably understand some of the parts of filmmaking. Let's go for the actors, for example. Well, you can go your way, pay for an actor, you get the best actor possible to do a pirate.
Okay, let's go for the pirate. Yeah, since it's the thing.
You have an actor in mind? Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Let's say Johnny Depp. But maybe you do have a friend who's kind of outgoing, as like some sort of like charisma, personality. Maybe he could be the next Johnny Depp. He can be starting on a new Pirates of the Caribbean.
Maybe, yeah.
And you don't necessarily need to pay for someone. Maybe you just need to spend more time with that person. But that's not necessarily bad, because maybe you're also helping someone to discover like something new about themselves. You know, it's kind of cool. Yeah, right. That's why I kind of like working with non-professional actors, even though we had the professional actors on our film.
Yeah, but like her paper was not like as heavy as the other guys. Like, and I think, and also while working on the production of the movie, I felt like it was more real, the work that the non-actors were doing, than the actors.
Because maybe actors go to college and go to schools, not college, but they go to acting schools and everything. Maybe they learn, with all the acting, they also learn a lot of bullshit, like they're just used to it, to leave a role, and they always do the same thing, and they just act, like it's kind of silly maybe sometimes. Yeah. And when you bring someone that hasn't acted in never, maybe if they're good at it, they're a natural person, they can.
Did you have to do film?
Yeah, I did a few short films and all that in uni.
Okay, tell all about that experience.
Well, I made like 5 or something like that, and it was a very different experience, each one. We got better and more control over what you're doing, because the first one you just shoot whatever, and whatever you get, you edit it, and you edit it long time, and maybe, I don't know, it's real bad films, real bad film. But it's a way to get closer to what you want to achieve, and yeah. But it was a great experience, yeah.
What kind of role did you like?
It was in a university, so I changed something. I write, I direct, maybe even acted. That is something I in the background. I don't know, like the weather. Yeah, an extra, maybe like that.
Actually, yeah. What you said actually makes sense. The more films you do, the better you get. Obviously, you start like from zero. You do some bad movies, and you're gonna increase your like skills, and everything's gonna get better, because you're gonna learn how to avoid mistakes, because most of it's just to avoiding mistakes, just preparing. Like, one of the most important things in production and how to like create a movie and from zero is like prepare everything as much as you can until the shooting. Because if you're gonna go shooting without any plans, from the sound people, from the image people, from even the director, everything needs to be very, very, very close to the plan, or a messy plan. Because if you don't, it's just gonna be a mess. And you don't. If the whole team doesn't know what's the plan, what they have to do in every shot, in every take, in everything, it's gonna be a mess. They're gonna take a long time than it was supposed to. And
I think that's the problem with most student films. They don't know what they wanna get. But there's still some pretty good films that they just went like pirates and shoot it, and they don't even know what to do. And there's some horrible films, like most of big budget films right now, that are shitty. And even though they got everything organized and everything, and the script, and 3 people, with assisting camera and light is 3, but they're still pretty crappy movies. So it depends. Films is just crazy, just sometimes.
But the thing is, it doesn't matter the size of the budget or the size of the team that you're gonna like create a movie. Like if you have a team of 5 people and they're really good and they're really prepared, they know what they're doing. Like it's more probable that the final product is gonna be like good and actually something that means something, and not just another movie. And if you have like a team of 5,000 people and they don't know what to do, or they're
I don't know, because look at now the tutorials, people watching YouTube, there's just a guy recording himself going to, I don't know, Japan. I guess like way more people excited and more, I don't know, more views, but like people, they get it more than the, I don't know, Hulk is smashing pirates.
well, that
Alright.
that's the thing. Like, but that's another world. Like that's more like internet stuff, not more like digital cinema, like
Theme kind of theme. Usually moving with time.
they're kind of coexisting right now. Like you still have the big cinemas, you still have the big movies, and you still have the festivals that you submit your movies. That
Yeah, but even productions like, companies like Netflix nowadays, they're just betting on like that type of production. They don't get like a team to do their things. So they just like hire a bunch of people to like do small productions, and they get everything together. Costs less money.
yeah,
There's more films. Isn't that kind of the way that YouTube works?
yeah, kind of. No, it's for sure they are adapting with that kind of formula. So yeah, that makes sense. Obviously,
It's crazy because a movie for like an hour, you had to get like, I don't know, thousands of shots and everything. Now you do a podcast like us, like people watch podcasts now, and you can watch an hour of content and just one shot, people talking. And a lot of people get entertained by that. Like a lot of people are gonna watch us, and then they're gonna say, "Oh, damn, just one shot and 3 people talking and entertaining us."
yeah, no, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Do you have any other question for us?
No, I mean,
Well, I tell you, when Pirate was
This is the last chance to add something if you want. If you really want to know something about it.
About you, like what's like your best movie? Like you're most proud of, like, because you're director, mostly director, right?
Yeah.
that's the joke, okay?
Go for it.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm really proud of my films. I do them because at some point they just kind of show up. I feel like I have to do them, and it just helps me to think about certain subjects. I don't think films are something that I should be proud of, because at least I'm not really proud of films. Like,
I mean, if you do your work, like if you develop some kind of work,
yeah,
any kind of work, go from painting, go from literature, go for anything that you really. I mean, more like a basic kind of stuff. I mean, you could go, but higher. But you know what I mean? Or if you go for that kind of stuff, any work that you do, you need to be proud of. Even if it's bad and shitty, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I did this. It's not that good, but I learned something. It actually means something for me. So yeah, no problem, man. No problem. I got you. But yeah, that's the thing. Even if you do bad things, it doesn't mean you don't need to be proud of. Oh, I mean, for me, it's like you need to be proud of it.
So you do bad things and you have to be proud of it.
No, you don't have to be proud of it. Like it's your work.
I was wondering what kind of advice would you give to a person that is starting now in films and want to make their own films. So what kind of advice would you give them?
what would you give?
Honestly, if you're starting from zero, scratch. Quit. No, don't quit. But like, if you're starting from zero, I think the best thing is just to create something, no matter what. Just to start creating, even if it's from writing scripts. I don't know if, like, depends on what you want to go. If you want to be like a writer, if you want to be a director, there are different paths, I guess. For me, in my perspective, there's different paths. But like, if you want to be a director, start creating some stories and try to film something.
Leo,
Yeah.
How ambitious do you think you can be without no budget?
I don't know. It depends on how you are. Maybe you are very ambitious. Maybe you're not. Maybe you make films just for fun. I don't think it has nothing to do with the budget. It being ambitious.
The thing is, like, you can go ambitious with no budget. You can shoot high, and
Yeah, but without no budget, you can do whatever you want. Like, it doesn't matter.
yeah, but like you're limited on what you can do. Like, for example, you cannot have like the most amazing actor podcast right now. Yeah, no, I'm talking about like films and stuff. Like, actually,
I don't know. There's a lot of films for, I don't know. Can we swear? Little money. A lot of
a lot of films like
a lot of independent films that then they're the new thing, and then all the big companies trying to copy them because an independent guy with a mind said, "Hey, I'm gonna do my own film," and he broke the mind.
Yeah, but we know budget is kind of difficult because you're like kind of limited on what you actually can do. Maybe technically if you don't have like the best camera, or if you don't have like the best files and stuff, but you can always like improvise. On the spot is really difficult, but when you got like a solution that actually works, it's really satisfying. For example, when we were doing like the Yard movie, Yard short film, a lot of stuff was improvised, like on the and actually the final result was was actually really good. Thank you. I was like super impressed with the final product. And we actually shot high because it was a very difficult thing to do with a cigarette, but we actually did what you wanted.
I guess that at the end of the day, the question that stays is this. Yes, you can have like a huge budget, and with the budget that you have, you can do whatever like comes to your mind, or you can be cooler, and if you don't have budget and you still want to make a film, well, try not to do it with this like the same way that people with money do it. Just do it some other way, find some other way to tell your story, and probably gonna find something else that you like to do. Like, you don't need the best camera, you don't need like the best actors. Maybe the film that you want to do is like a homemade film with a mini DV, or just like a handycam, you know. Yeah, a lot of the best films in cinema were shot with like very poor quality material, like me, but it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a good way to end this. You need to do something different. Do it. Just do it. Just do it. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and we see you in the next Echo Interns Chronicle. Pow pow. Bye bye.